Hey guys, what is going on? It's Spherical here. We are back. Well, we're not back actually. We're here. We are back. Well, we're not back actually. We're here with the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie trailer. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, this is the first time I've really talked about this movie because I don't really do too much, you know, analysis videos, mostly just reactions. So, for those of you guys who don't know, I've always hated Broly, just as a character. I've not hated him, but I always thought he was just a boring character, and I never understood why people liked him so much. So when I first heard that Broly was getting a reboot, I was kind of disappointed, but then I realized, like, okay, this is going to be Toriyama's Broly, you know, the revision Broly and everything, so I'm like, okay, I'll give it a chance. And then some of the images of Broly's new design starts coming out, and then just earlier today, I think, they released, the images of Vegeta going Super Saiyan God for the first time in the anime. Obviously, he does that in the manga. But this movie has got me so excited. And from what I've seen, this trailer came out earlier today, but I've been at work. But from comments and stuff that I've seen, people are saying that this is going to be an incredible movie. And this trailer is supposed to be really good. So, something else that's going to be happening, this is the first time I've ever done this. My headphones are coming in tomorrow. Because I told you guys I broke my last pair, and actually my in-ear earbuds are at work, so I'm just going to be using my speakers. I've never really done this before, so maybe it'll help me avoid copyright for this video, but yeah, the audio is going to be coming out through the speakers for you guys, which I tested it and it should sound fine. I know a lot of people do that normally, so yeah, before I really get too in-depth with the movie and stuff, let's just get into the trailer, so that those of you guys who just want to see the reaction can watch it and get out. But I will be talking a bit about the movie after this, because like I said, I haven't made any other videos about the movie at all yet, and I'm very excited for it. So let's go. Oh, one more thing. I'm actually watching the dub trailer. And the reason why is because I decided, why not? Let's watch the dub trailer, because it's very rare that you get a dub trailer along with a sub trailer at the same time. So I'm like, hey, let's just watch the dub trailer. Yeah, let's get into it.
So tell me, why do you seem even more strength than you have already? The tournament of power opened my eyes. No way.
This is weird to seeing him talking about the Tournament of Power, even though that hasn't been dubbed yet. But a lot of movies do that, because, you know, movies are dubbed earlier than the shows, of course, because they're movies. So a lot of Frieza Force, it looks like. Armor, we'll say in armor because it's the same history. Apparently, something cool about Frieza was released today too. And Paragus, I know, is supposed to be like his mind control thing still happening. So Paragus has a new design too. Broly looks so damn good. Golden Frieza. Oh, Frieza versus Broly. That's what I saw. Okay, Frieza versus Broly. Goku versus Broly. We've only seen Super Saiyan so far. But they do have Up to Blue in the movie. God. Oh, wait, this looks so good. Who is that? That looks like Tarble. Oh, Broly looks so damn cool. I love his design. Oh, he's got the shirt off too, Goku. So, from what I've gathered, they're keeping Broly's story pretty much the same as like a general theme. You know, he's being controlled by Paragus, and it goes back to seeing him in the, as a baby, you know, when Planet Vegeta was blown up and everything. But everything seems to look or lead towards the fact that this movie is going to pretty much follow the same general storyline that the original Broly movie followed, obviously with a lot of tweaks and everything going to Toriyama's liking. Now we're going to go through this slowly, of course, and analyze this bit by bit, and then I'll go into exactly what I saw in this trailer. So first of all, everything looks so damn good. I am so excited. Just whether this movie ends up being good or not, the aesthetics are pleasing as fuck.
Why do you seem even more strength than you have already? The tournament of power opened my eyes. No way I can stay at the same level I'm at now.
Yeah, we were kind of wondering if this movie would incorporate the Universe 6 Saiyans at all. Doesn't look like it thus far. Which sucks, because I really like the Universe 6 Saiyans. Most people hate them, but... A new Saiyan. Okay, so this Bulma's got a new suit on. Was that Bulma? Yeah, she's got a new suit going. It reminds me of Namek when she's just running around, pretty much doing nothing. So these definitely look like Frieza Force guys. Oh! Okay, yeah, he was from the scan, that's right. Yes, these are Frieza Force characters. And the spaceship. And then they've got their snowsuits on in this other planet, or what we think at least is another planet. Broly's eating, okay. Typical Saiyan. So yeah, he's got the collar on, which is, again, we're all kind of thinking Paragus. I never know how to pronounce his name. Paragus? I think it's Paragus. Their relationship is going to be kind of the same, which is a little bit disappointing, because one thing I really didn't like about the original movie is Broly I just didn't like the fact that this random dude, who was not strong at all, was just controlling him. And Broly, like, I hated that so much. That looks so good. That looks really good. So the Dragon Balls, that's a Dragon Ball, looks like they're gonna be a factor. Maybe somebody will die. So that's Paragus, his new look. I believe that's him, right? Because he had like, I'm trying to remember from earlier today, I saw the scans, I'm pretty sure that's him. Yeah, because he has the belt thing, and I think the belt was alluding to a relationship, you know, with the belt and Broly's collar he's got on, which is kind of how he's suppressing his power. Okay, these guys look cool. I like that a lot. The music is cool too. So we get I know I said this already, but we've had a really good look at Broly's armor and stuff, and I think his new design looks so cool. I'm not a big fan of his original design, mostly because I'm just not a big fan of big bulky characters in general. I'm more of like the slim agility type, you know, sneaking around, and so I've never been a big fan of just big brute force characters. So that's kind of, you know, Broly was destined to fail already with me. But his new design looks so cool.
How is this possible? He's learning as he fights.
Yeah, he is. I was hoping we were gonna see God Vegeta in this trailer after we saw God Goku. But okay, Golden Frieza, and Frieza is gonna fight Broly. That is really cool. I'm interested to see where Golden Frieza stacks up against Broly, cause unfortunately we didn't get to see a decisive battle between Frieza and Goku. We do know that Frieza, sorry, once he mastered Gold and whatever, he was able to fight with Blue Goku when they fought after Frieza was brought back. So I wonder what Frieza's power is going to be like here. It seems like him, Goku, and Vegeta right now, those three are kind of all together at the same power level right now. Because Vegeta had his Blue Evolution, which we don't know if he still has or not. And Goku had his Ultra Instinct, which we're thinking they're going to leave that behind in the Tournament of Power, and we're going to move on to something else. So right now, those three are kind of the cream of the crop, and they're all kind of tied for that #1 spot. So it's going to be interesting to see how they managed to beat Broly. And it looks like Broly's beating down on Frieza here. He beat him, either this is before Frieza goes gold, or Broly beat the gold out of Frieza, just like Jiren did. Okay, we got Goku versus Broly. The biggest difference I think that I've seen with these new designs is the way Super Saiyan Blue looks.
This is going to be tougher than we thought. Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah, right there. See, look, Blue looks so much. I think it's the color of the hair. It's a different palette. It doesn't look like the Blue from before, but it looks so good. Now, here's the thing though, is freezing frames in this type of animation isn't really going to show how good it is, because with this style of animation, I'm not sure the technical terms, but it's where they in between frames they add a lot of like kind of like artificial motion blur in a way. I don't know what it's called. I'm not like an animator or anything. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but they do add a lot of lines and like distortion and stuff to make it seem like there's motion blur and to make things seem like they're moving fast. So if I ever pause somewhere and it looks kind of weird, that's why, and that's why the animation looks so good, you know, quite frankly. So, who is this? Is this Broly and his dad or something? See, who is that? That is a... Okay, he looks really tall for some reason. Kind of thought that looked like Tarble at first, but this dude looks really freaking tall. Oh, maybe not. Paragus was just kneeling down. He's not that tall. Oh, and this, Broly. And I was kind of wondering how they were going to treat the legendary Super Saiyan aspect, because it would kind of get confusing in canon with Kale. And the reason why it'd get kind of confusing is because they never really explained Kale at all, which is one thing I didn't like. Because they kind of threw Kale in there. It was obvious that they were trying to make a canon type of Broly, but they never dove too deep into why her Super Saiyan is so different from others. Again, it's implied that she's either a legendary Super Saiyan or also Super Saiyan Berserker is kind of what it's been dubbed as. But they never dove too deep into it. So I hope that here with Broly, they kind of explain who he is, like they did in the original movie, which they did a good job on, is building up the hype of the legendary Super Saiyan and letting us know just how big of a force he would be to reckon with if they fought him, which they did. But yeah, I hope it's not like Kale, where they just introduce a Super Saiyan who happens to have a greener tint of hair and not explain anything about it, and nobody questions why she's different. They just say, okay, yeah, she's just strong, when it's clearly a different form, right? But I have a feeling that with Broly, again, they did it in the original movie. They're probably going to expand a lot on the whole legendary Super Saiyan story and whatnot. He is, man. I don't know how you're gonna... That looks so good. Do you know what I mean, though? The blue has a much different color than it did with the previous style. But I love this. It looks so good. And Goku's got his shirt off. Was there anything else, or was that it? There wasn't anything like... Oh, yeah, this was this. Yeah, no, I am so damn excited for this movie. I think that this movie could be the movie that, like, defines Dragon Ball as, like, the Dragon Ball movie. Because Battle of the Gods has always been, like, the Dragon Ball movie. The one that brought Dragon Ball back. The one that paved the way for Dragon Ball Super. And Battle of the Gods was such a good movie. Whenever you think of Dragon Ball movies, canon movies, I know we're not talking about the old movies, Battle of the Gods is like the movie out of like 2 canon movies. I know there's not a lot, but this, the way this is going, you know what I'm talking about. Like, this has the potential to be the Dragon Ball movie. Like, that if any anime lovers out there who haven't seen Dragon Ball yet for some crazy reason, this is that movie that they might be like, holy shit, this is getting really popular and out of nowhere, and this looks so good. I was gonna say that this might be the movie that pumps Dragon Ball into mainstream, which it's been in mainstream in anime terms for a long time, but I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm so excited for this movie. It's January 2019, and the way this is looking, we might not have to wait very long at all for a dub release, considering they literally released the dub trailer along with the sub trailer today. I will watch the sub trailer and see what dialogues shift, and I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do the dub trailer because we never get to react to anime trailers in dub. And if you guys don't know me, I love dub anime. If I really enjoy an anime, I will always rewatch it in dub to see how the dub is, because that's where I started with anime, and that's pretty much where a lot of people start, is with dub. And I just love dub. It's when there's a good dub, it makes me feel really happy inside. And Dragon Ball is a phenomenal dub. So yeah, I thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back in January, or I guess we'll be back before January, hopefully, with some more news on the movie. Yeah, they didn't give it like a date or anything, right? It's just January. I haven't been paying attention to the dates really at all, so they may have like released something more specific already. But all right, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back sometime soon with more information, maybe a second trailer sometime, including God Vegeta, because we've been waiting so long to see him animated. I wonder how they're gonna treat God Vegeta now that I think about him. Like, is this movie gonna be where he awakens to Super Saiyan God form? Because it's gonna be cut. You know what? I don't think they will, because in the Tournament of Power, when they brought Super Saiyan God Goku back, they just did it out of nowhere and they didn't explain anything. I don't think they'll explain anything when they bring God Vegeta in. It'll just be implied that he always could go God, which he could in the manga. But yeah, okay. I thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back next time when my webcam does not glitch like that again. So yeah, talk to you guys then. Peace out.